Hi everybody, I wanted to give you an introduction and a little bit of information about the new Ninja Surprise stamp set and matching Ninja Surprise pop-up die set. So we have all these different sentiments. Actually, let me just leave it down there. We have all these different sentiments to go on the inside and outside of your card, and the reason why everything is so big is I meant for this to be really simple and clean, and so we have some really big sentiments to go on the outside and the inside of your card. And in case you're wondering, these little things are ninja footprints, so you can make the footprints going across your card, and there's a saying sneaking by to say ... and that goes really well along with the footprints. Now moving on to the die set, this is a set that has the pop-up element here, and then it also has two little ovals, one with two holes in it and one that's solid, and then two pieces to make a cupcake that he can hold in his hand. I wanted to show you how you use this die, and what you do is you're going to take your piece of cardstock. This is half of an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and you're going to score part way on each side at 4 1/4. And then what you're going to do is place your die wherever you want it. But the thing that you have to make sure you don't do is make sure that your score line does not go within the ninja's body. So I'm going to place it there, and I put the lines there just so that you could see them. You're not actually going to want to draw those lines on your project. And so what you do is you just line up the center of these tabs that are sticking out with your embossed line, and then you're going to tape that in place and run it through your die cut machine. Okay, now carefully remove your tape. You don't want to rip up this is going to be the inside of your pop-up card, and you don't want to rip off any of that cardstock. And what you can see is that it has cut all of the necessary lines to make the pop-up. It has also embossed lines in for folds, and it finished up the score line that you started up to the ninja's body. So what you're going to do is take your hand from the back and pop the ninja forward, and then you're going to just fold on those score lines on the base of the card, and then when you smash it down, everything will fall into place. And there is your pop-up element. Now when you put your card together with your card base, you're going to need your inside to be a little bit smaller than your outside. So at this point, I'm going to take my trimmer out, and I'm going to place the folded line up at the top, and this I'm going to trim off 1/8 of an inch from each side, and I'm actually going to start at the top because that's where the fold is and that's the easier way to cut it. And then I'm going to turn this over and cut 1/8 of an inch off of that other side as well, bringing the width of the card down to 5 1/4. And then what I'm going to do is turn it this way, because now this side is straight, and I'm going to cut a little bit more than 1/8 off of the bottom. And cutting it after you do the folding and the cutting of the ninja makes it so that if in case you put your ninja a little bit crooked and it folds down a little crooked, when you do the trimming, it'll square off all those edges perfectly, and you'll have your ninja ready to go inside of your card. Now you can do the same color or different colors of cardstock for the inside and the outside. It's up to you. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your adhesive of choice, and you're going to put it all the way around your card, on the outside, and around the ninja area too. Being careful not to go, whoops, inside of the ninja. And then you're going to take your inside and line up those folded edges together, and then what I'm going to do is just close my card down over that. And then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put adhesive on this side as well, and then just close that cover on it. And then when you open it up, you'll have your Ninja pop-up. Now, the other dies that come in the set, I told you, were these two ovals, and what those are for making the Ninja's face. You cut the solid oval out of whatever color you want the eyes to be. In this case, I've chosen black, and then you cut the one with the two holes for the face color. And then you're just going to take a little bit of adhesive and glue the one with the holes onto the solid one. And that makes your Ninja face. And then what you're going to do is put the adhesive on the back of that whole piece. And then you're going to stick that down onto your Ninja face. And you actually want to do all of the embellishing and stamping before you glue the inside of the card to the outside, because it's not going to ever lay completely flat again once you assemble it. It's meant to lay flat when it's closed and not when it's open. So go ahead and do your stamping and embellishing and everything like that before you adhere your inside to your outside. Now, the die set comes with 2 pieces to make a cute little cupcake that he can hold in his hand. But what I wanted to show you is that we have a lot of whatnot die sets that have little pieces that would be perfect to go into his hand. So don't think you're just limited to a cupcake. If you've got any of these other die sets, the whatnot die sets, he can hold things, for instance, a carrot for Easter, or you can put it together with the Easter goodie sentiments and just put "you're a 24 karat friend." That's just an example of what you can do. We have lots and lots of dies that will fit into his hand, and they don't necessarily have to be the perfect size for him. They can be a little bit oversized or undersized. It's still going to be really cute. So I hope you like this set, the Ninja Surprise stamp set and Ninja Surprise pop-up die set, and we'll see you over at yournextstamp.com. Thanks for watching.